Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, World of Tanks Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about quite a bit of information when it comes to draws coming into the game, vehicles, events, and everything else you're going to want to know. This is almost like a coming soon video, but instead of posted by Wargaming, it's posted by me. So as always, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. This information is also coming from my server, so if you would like to join my server and get up to date with the newest information coming into the game, you know what to do, link in the description. Alright, so starting off, we have draws in June and July. The 55A, I think, is already over at this point, but we do have the ST62 version 2. The Badger draw is coming into the game. We have a Summer Camos draw, and we'll be talking about that a little bit later. It actually looks pretty cool. There's also a Sandbox Crates draw. A Contraband draw requires contraband currency. And then we also have in July an Object 268 version 4 draw, a Mega Container draw, a Defender draw, and a Tier 5 through 10 draw, most likely certificates. So quite a bit of draws coming into the game. Personally, I actually like them. I think they're good because of the fact it's kind of like crates, but you guarantee what you're getting. You look at how much gold it costs to get all the things, and maybe it's 20,000 gold to get a Badger, and you're getting a bunch of other rewards in the process, so I actually don't think it's a bad deal at all. Wargaming just cooked themselves. An Instagram ad was dropped for World of Tanks Blitz. It contains the previously listed Mad Games tank slated for reveal in August. So, as we can see, this tank is going to be revealed in August. It's a really funky tank, as we can see. It's got what appears to be a T110E5 turret, and rather interestingly enough, the gun of an E5 as well. But the hull, I can't really tell you what it is. I mean, that's obviously the front of a muscle car, but yeah, it's a funky vehicle. I actually think it looks really cool, though. This is one of those few Halloween tanks that I think Wargaming might have actually done a good job on. We can see that there might be a legendary camo for the Persian coming into the game. Not that exciting, but this is where things do get a little exciting. We have a lot of new vehicles coming into the game. First of all, we have the Endurance. This is a Tier 7 light tank with a 5-shell autoloader. Yeah, that sounds pretty sick, and this thing looks absolutely funky. We can see it shoots almost like a laser beam projectile. It's not wheeled. You might be saying, oh, is this a wheeled vehicle? No, it has tracks. We can see them in the corner of the vehicle here. I mean, technically it's wheeled because it has wheels, but it's tracked. I mean, it drives just like a track tank. The wheels don't turn themselves. It's, it does this. It's like a normal tank. It's just got wheels to make it look like a rover when in reality it's still a tracked vehicle. But what a goofy looking tank, right? Obviously this is for the Star Trek event coming into the game, which is alright. I'm not going to complain. I think it's kind of cool. I guess we'll have to see how the statistics of the vehicle are when it does get put into the game. We have the Project Murat, which I've already made a video on. Very exciting Tier 10 Barask style medium. Super dangerous looking gun. And overall, the tank itself looks epic, so I can't wait to try that out. This is the Mad Games Rammer we were talking about. So we can see the back of the vehicle features the car from Castilla, which is pretty interesting. The sides of the tank, I can't tell you what it's designed off of. It's hard to tell. It looks like they got the tracks of like a Type 5 Heavy and then combined it with like the E5 turret. Really funky tank, but it looks sick. Really cool. I cannot wait to try this vehicle out. I think Wargaming did a really good job on the design. We can also see that the hull is similar to that of an E5. You can see the back here is very similar to that of similar styles. So rather interesting, but overall really cool. Very excited to see how that plays. We have the TSL, is that what yeah, TSL 7 Defender. Really weird vehicle. Absolutely funky looking. I think this is a medium if I'm not mistaken. I think it looks cool. I've really been liking the designs Wargaming's been putting out here. And this one, it looks really cool. It's almost like a Concept 1B, but a Defender variant. I don't know what the stats are yet, so I'm rather excited to see. But again, very cool news, and what appears to be a very awesome looking vehicle. We have the Type 59 Year Hair Affair. Kind of a funky name, right? This is, an epic camo. I wish the 121B got this camo instead of the Type 59, especially because we already have 2 Type 59 legendary camos. I guess Wargaming figured, hey, we already have a gold camo for the 121B, so why make another? But still, this would have been so good on the 121B. Look at this camo. I do have to say, though, great job from Wargaming. This might be my new favorite camo that they've put into the game, right up there next to the 121 neon camo. This looks amazing. Great job from Wargaming. It's very rare that they put something into the game that I absolutely love, and I think that this might be one of my favorites. It's just rather unfortunate. It's on a vehicle that's been pretty left behind in terms of characteristics, so I hope that Wargaming does maybe buff the Type 59 or something like that. We have the Pershing legendary camo. We can actually see that camo in the trailer here in the background. I don't think the T-34 is going to have a legendary one, though. As we can see, the T-34 appears to have just the normal legendary camo on it, but it is still pretty cool that we're getting a T-34 legendary, or Pershing legendary camo. Sorry, brain died. This is going to be a battle pass camo. Honestly, it's kind of goofy looking. We got like a plane propeller on the front. We can see from the sides that it's supposed to be based off of a plane. It says YOLO on it. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do kind of like this. We got like the ball turret that, you know, the gunner would use on the back of a B-52 or on the top. Which is also really, really cool. They put a lot of attention to detail in this camo. Pretty epic stuff, so not too bad there. We also have the RU-251 Borg camo. Interesting name. Once again, not sure why Wargaming's making another legendary camo for the RU-251. They've been pumping out legendary camos like crazy. And I understand that if you want to make legendary camos, that's completely fine with me, but I would like to see camos for vehicles that don't already have them. Certain tier 9s, like the Yag Tiger, tier 8s, that don't have them already would be a lot cooler, in my opinion, than giving a vehicle that already has a goofy camo another one. Especially because this camo looks almost like a knockoff of the Hawk 30, which we already have in the game, but I still think it's a cool camo, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it almost has dragon scales on the back of it, which is pretty epic. It's not bad, it's not great, but yeah, it's an alright camo. I'm not going to get too mad. Now, I know a lot of people out there aren't going to love this camo for the T-62A. Personally, I really like it. I call it the Diabeetler camo. It's got a lollipop style. It's got the turret that's designed like a lollipop, and then we got the front hull. It's kind of hard to see what the front hull is, but it looks like a tongue. I don't know what the rest we're looking at is there. I guess we'll have to see when it does get released. It looks like we got teeth around it. I don't know. I kind of like this camo. I think it looks cool. I like bright, vibrant colors. I think that this camo does a good job at that, and I just think it's a cool camo design. And I'm not going to complain. If you don't like it, you don't need to run it on your vehicle. And if you don't like stupid camos like this, then turn on historical only, and then you won't deal with any funky camos. But personally, I think this is pretty cool, and I'm actually not complaining too much. Now, this one's kind of goofy, I'm not going to lie. It's the T92E1 Star Trek collab camo. Again, not sure why Wargaming's making another legendary camo for a vehicle that already exists in the game with other camos, but I guess they thought, you know what, why not? The tank's already got a goofy looking design. I mean, the camo looks alright, I'm not going to complain. It's kind of cool looking, but kind of goofy at the same time, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I mean, it looks kind of like the Enterprise. I think that's what the ship's called, right? USS Enterprise. I could be wrong there, but either way, pretty cool looking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the Star Trek camo. This is something that a lot of you are probably excited for, and as I said, was indeed coming into the game, the Waffenträger Alf E100. The statistics of this vehicle have been released, by the way. It is going to have a 5-shell, 360 damage shotgun. That's a 1700 damage clip. It's going to have a 2-second intro clip, which means it's going to take 8 seconds to dump the clip. I do not know if it's going to feature shell reload boost. I guess we'll have to find out, but it appears that this is going to be similar to that of a 4005, so very interesting to see what its statistics are going to be like. We already know what the stats are going to be like, but it's interesting to see what it's going to be like when it's fully released. Rammer will feature a new garage icon. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's going to be the name of the vehicle. I actually like that. That's a cool icon. We have the Lech Panzer 70K, which is a tier 9 collector light tank. Very cool looking vehicle. Really excited for this. I kind of wished it was going to be a tier 10. I'm really hoping that Wargaming does put the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen into the game as a tier 10 light tech tree, because it would be really nice to have almost a Leopard style light tank, but as of now, this is as close as we're getting. Kind of a goofy vehicle. It does have a fully traversable turret, even though it looks like it doesn't, and I don't know, it's kind of goofy, but I'm excited to see how it plays. We have a new legendary camo for the Concept 1B. This camo, kind of goofy, not gonna lie. I mean, it looks cool, but it also looks goofy. It's got an X in the back, so I'm expecting this to be in resemblance of the Blitz X Cup that we are going to be featuring, that you can watch on my channel, in fact, tonight, so make sure to check that out. But yeah, we got a kind of goofy camo here, but I also like it, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it, I kind of don't like it. To me, it reminds me of Donkey Kong, with the way it's kind of got like the drum on the back, but we'll have to see how it looks when it gets fully released. Right now, it's kind of weird. We got a shuttle hanger decoration. Don't really care too much about that. It looks honestly pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. We have the Endurance again. As we can say, it is not a wheeled light tank. There are tracks behind it, which we can see here, we can see here, and we can see here. Okay, so we have the crafting kit. This obviously has to do with the rewind event. We're not going to break too much into that. So, as we were talking about, this is the TSL Defender. It is going to be in crates. Really unfortunate. It is a tier 8 collector medium, as I did say, but hey, at least it's, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's cool looking. That's all I can say. We have the Star Trek camos for the Battle Pass coming into the game. I really like this one here. I also really like this one. This one looks epic with the green and everything. These ones are alright, but I do like the ones on the top. Very, very cool. We can see the Waffenträger Alpha 100 again. We got more camos down here. Battle Pass 47. I really like these two. These two camos are absolutely amazing. The red and the yellow. Great job from Wargaming there. I wish Wargaming would put more camos like this into the game. That looked cool. That looked epic. I'm really excited to put this red camo on some of my vehicles, especially my German Super Heavies. Great job there. I might actually purchase the Battle Pass for once. Battle Pass 48, Mad Games Battle Pass. Kind of goofy looking, not gonna lie. I don't really care about any of these, so I'm not even gonna bother to talk about them. Making our way down, this token event should be similar to the previous free token that we got for free. We got the raccoon, and as we can see, we had those free ones in the past as well. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. All right, we're gonna go back. What else do we have? There are 6 tokens in total, so this is something that you guys are gonna have to have gotten depending on how many games you've played and everything. So token 1, we've played battles for 1 billion hours in total together? I think that's 1 billion. I could be wrong, but I think that's 1 billion. Yeah, that is. Then we have token 2. We've destroyed 1 billion tanks by ramming. We have token 3. We've exploded ammo rack 1 billion times. We've played in platoon 10 million times. That's the number of raccoons' heartbeats in his lifetime. We've been united by World of Tanks Blitz social media. And token 6, we've tapped the hatch in the garage. Oh my god, that is a lot of times. How many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 million times. That's crazy. Well, there you go. That's how you get some tokens. Waffenträger Alpha and stats leaked, as I said. 340 alpha, 5 shells, 2-second interclip, 30-second reload. So it's going to have over 3k DPM, which will be interesting. Wargaming is updating their authentication servers to support cross-server account linking. Unfortunately, this is not going to allow you to swap servers, so unfortunate. I wish Wargaming would allow you to just swap the server that your account played on. I don't know why they don't let you do that. It would be very, very nice. Mystery Box 1 is being updated to replace the premium account with gold boosters. Something to keep in mind. I mean, gold boosters are better than premium. That's a fact because you can spend gold on premium accounts, so that's actually pretty good. As I said before, we have the camo draws that I was talking about, and really good camos are in here. We have a couple really nice ones. We got the pink flower, which Wargaming really hasn't sold much ever. It was like a single bundle. We also have another one over here, so really, really cool things. We got butterfly effect. We got that ocean breeze. That's another copy of Butterfly Effect. We've got the Garden one. There's a lot of cool camos in here. I'm interested to see which ones they actually put. Those might be all of the camos in the event. This one here, I don't even know what that one is, so I'm interested to see what this is. But either way, we got some camos coming into the game. We've got more draws, basically a Black Friday event in the middle of June. So we have a Caliban draw. We have what appears to be a bunch of surprise containers in different crates. We have what appears to be mega containers, and to finish off a Kampfpanzer 50 ton. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Everything to know about what is coming into World of Tanks Blitz in the upcoming weeks and month. Please consider smashing that subscribe button down below if you did learn something new. And as always, if you enjoy this type of content, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.